Welcome everyone to another edition of Path to Glory. We're here at the weigh-in in Corona, California. Joining me now is heavyweight LaRon Mitchell. He defends his junior NABF heavyweight championship tomorrow night in the Path to Glory main event against Michael Bissett. Bissett fights out of St. Petersburg, Florida, by way of Biloxi, Mississippi. LaRon, tell us your thoughts on tomorrow night's fight. How do you feel heading into tomorrow night?
I feel good. I feel like I have a fight on my hands and a fight that the fans are going to want to see. So I'm super excited. Have a chance to impress tomorrow.
It's your first title defense. You captured the vacant championship last October against Scott Alexander. In your first title defense, any pressure, any anxiety coming into tomorrow night?
Nah, not at all, honestly, because once the bell rings, it doesn't matter if there's 10 people or 10,000 people. I'm focused on my opponent. I'm trying to knock him out. He's trying to knock me out, and made a better man win.
What do you plan to do against Bissett? You don't have to tell us your game plan entirely, but give us a snapshot of what fans can expect from you.
They can expect a really exciting fight. Bissett, I've watched fights of him. None of his fights are boring. I don't think I'll have any fights that are boring. So expect fireworks. There will be a lot of punches thrown, a lot of traps being set, a lot of technique for as long as it lasts. Hopefully it doesn't go all 8 rounds because they don't pay overtime. So the goal is to end in a knockout.
For those of you who don't know, LaRon Mitchell has a full-time career as an educator. He teaches physical education K through 8 at St. Elizabeth's in Oakland, California. LaRon, talk about the difficulty of balancing 2 careers, one as an educator and one as a pro boxer.
For me, I've been blessed. It's not difficult at all. As I've stated before, the teaching at the school actually helps me with my schedule. I get up in the morning, I go do something, go to work, get home, prepare my dinner or get ready to go to the gym, come home, and then I'm in relaxed mode. If my mind's running, then I'm able to go do something else, whether it be lift weights or go for another run or play video games. I don't drink or smoke, so that's like my drink and smoke time, So when I'm stressed out, I play video games, so I'm doing that. Long talks with my wife, which is a good thing. Talk about any and everything, or she'll get mad at me because, hey, you didn't do this, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not doing it. So I have a lot of other things to preoccupy my time when I'm not teaching or boxing, so it's a good thing.
You can watch LaRon Mitchell defend his heavyweight championship tomorrow night on ThompsonBoxing.com or Thompson Boxing Promotions Facebook page. The live stream will start at approximately 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our weigh-in is going to be starting shortly, so stay tuned for that. LaRon Mitchell and Michael Bissett will both be hitting the scales momentarily. Welcome back, everyone, to the Path to Glory weigh-in. We're moments away from starting the weigh-in, but first we have Mike Bissett here. He's one half of the main attraction. He'll be taking on LaRon Mitchell for Mitchell's junior NABF heavyweight championship. Mike, tell us your thoughts about how you feel going into tomorrow night's fight.
I feel real good. Training has been good. I'm in great shape. All the running, all the sparring has been done. I feel fast and very explosive.
In the pre-fight interview that we had, you kind of mentioned to us that he's going to be in a tough fight. You're a strong puncher. You're well conditioned. You're well prepared. What kind of a fight can fans expect to see, tomorrow night from you specifically?
Oh, it's going to be an all-out great fight. I'm going to throw a lot of punches and hit him as hard as I can to show a lot of heart in this fight. Regardless what LaRon does to me, whether he drops me, hurts me, or whatever, I'm going to get up, continue fighting, and it's going to be a great fight.
A lot on the line. Not only you want to improve your record, but it's a championship fight, the first of your career. Any pressure, any anxiety leading up to tomorrow night, and if there is, how are you coping with that?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I'm real nervous, just like in my amateur days, but it keeps me sharp. You know what I mean? It keeps me sharp, and I just looking forward to bringing that belt home.
We'll be live streaming the fights on ThompsonBoxing.com and our Facebook page beginning at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For fans who haven't seen you fight, don't know your style of boxing, give us kind of a scouting report as to who Mike Concrete Bissett is.
Oh, I'm a good boxer. I throw big, hard shots. I never throw no shut-up shots. All my shots got bad intentions on them, and just check me out. You'll be impressed.
All right, that's Mike Bissett. Weigh-in starting shortly. We'll be back with some interviews momentarily. Good afternoon, everyone. We're back here at the Path to Glory weigh-in with Eric Ituarte. He's defending his junior NABF Featherweight Championship in the co-feature. It's set for 8 rounds, and he's going to battle with Alberto Torres. Eric, how do you feel going into tomorrow night? How is your training camp? Are you ready to defend that championship?
Yeah, I'm ready. We have a really good training camp. I feel really strong in this way. I did sparring with the great fighters, and I'm ready for tomorrow night.
You were campaigning for most of your career at junior lightweight, 130 pounds. You've since dropped down to 126. How do you feel at that weight? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel ready to continue at that division?
Yeah, I feel better in this in featherweight weight. I feel more stronger, more faster, and I feel I have the speed and the power to win the fight.
You're never in a boring fight. You're always an exciting fighter. You come forward. You throw a lot of punches. You have excellent defense. You have excellent ability on both sides of the spectrum. What do you plan to do tomorrow night? Give us a little bit of what can fans expect.
Well, we know he's a really good fighter. We are taller than them, and I think we're gonna use our distance, but wherever he comes, we can fight. We can throw punches, box, whatever the fight takes.
That's Eric Ituarte. He is defending his junior NABF Featherweight Championship against Alberto Torres. Fight set for 8 rounds. It is the co-feature on Path to Glory, taking place tomorrow night, Omega Products International Arena in Corona, California. Path to Glory weigh-in coming up next.
What is Eric's record right now? 17-1.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our last interview before the Path to Glory weigh-in starts at approximately 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're here with Ken Thompson, president of Thompson Boxing Promotions. We have a championship doubleheader set up for tomorrow night. Let's talk about the first, the main attraction, LaRon Mitchell versus Mike Bissett. Give us kind of an idea of how that fight might play out.
Well, you've got one of the hardest punching fighters there is in LaRon Mitchell. So what I think you'll see is a very fast start and probably a very quick finish. I don't think it's going to be a long fight. He's a tremendous fighter. He's coming off a 4-month layoff. He is ready to go, trained up. He knows he's got a championship fight coming, and he knows this is a stepping stone to it. So I think you're going to see a very, very fast LaRon Mitchell.
And LaRon Mitchell will be defending his junior NABF heavyweight championship against Michael Bissett, set for 8 rounds. The second half of our championship doubleheader features Eric Duarte defending against Alberto Torres. He's defending his featherweight championship. Talk about Eric Duarte and him defending his title.
Eric had a fabulous fight just recently with Duarte. He looked fabulous. He's going to look better tonight. He's improving with every fight. He's a tremendous, fast-moving featherweight. I think probably you're going to be very impressed with what you see tonight with him. I think he's working his way up to a title shot. So I think both fights are going to be tremendous, and I know that the boxing fans are going to love it because that's what it's all about. Putting it all on the line, leaving it all in the ring, and they will do that.
And tomorrow night's fights take place at Omega Products International in Corona, California. A little background on Ken. Ken was a tremendous businessman in the building materials industry, construction industry. That's one of your companies. It's an outdoor environment. What kind of feel, what kind of vibe can fans expect, either in attendance or watching on Facebook Live or ThompsonBoxing.com?
Well, not only is it a fight, but it becomes a big event. People look forward to it all year long. So we sold out 4 weeks ago, which is unbelievable. And the crowd shows up early because of all the festivities, and they enjoy it. It's one of those once-a-year fights. So it's good for us as a company because all of our customers are there. Everybody has a chance to bring their wives, girlfriends, enjoy a big night out, and that's what they do.
There you have it. Ken Thompson for Thompson Boxing Promotions. Path to Glory weigh-in coming up next. Stick around.
from the commission, okay, and I need one representative from the Mitchell, Bissett, Torres, and Ituarte camps to do the rules meetings with our supervisor from the WBC. Craig, okay, Craig Hubble. So we're going to finish up really quickly, and then we're going to give you instructions about what to do tomorrow. Don't just leave after the last guy weighs in. Okay, just stay here, and then after we're done with the instructions, then just 4 people meet with Craig. Okay? Oh yeah. Don't forget also, you gotta come and see Jeanette to get your meal money and your tickets.
After you weigh in.
The
After
Path to Glory weigh-in will be starting momentarily. Stick around. In the next few minutes, we will have LaRon Mitchell and Mike Bissett, heavyweights, on the scale momentarily.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're gonna start with our main event for the junior NABF heavyweight title. LaRon Mitchell and Michael Bissett. You step up to the scale.
Heavyweight main attraction, LaRon Mitchell versus Michael Bissett. 8 rounds, junior NABF championship on the line. First up, challenger Michael Concrete Bissett, fighting out of St. Petersburg, Florida, by way of Biloxi, Mississippi. Path to Glory heavyweight main attraction set for 8 rounds. Mike Concrete Bissett on the scales right now. 209 even for Mike Bissett, fighting out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Next up, the champion, LaRon Mitchell, fighting out of San Francisco, California, trained by Jimmy Ford, managed by Andy Nance. 6'4" Mitchell on the scale. 242 even for LaRon Mitchell, defending his heavyweight championship tomorrow night. The Path to Glory main event, Omega Products International in Corona, California. Doors open at 6:30. Our first fight is approximately at 8 p.m. You can catch the live stream on ThompsonBoxing.com or Thompson Boxing Facebook page.
This is a face-up first.
LaRon, put the thing on your shoulder.
Main attraction between LaRon Mitchell and Mike Bissett. Stare down in full effect.
Okay, guys.
So, man,
Here. Next speak, please.
you got to get right behind Carlos.
All right, a little bit over here on this side, please. There you go. You guys are scary. One more. Lift your weight a little bit higher.
LaRon Mitchell at 242, Mike Concrete Bissett at 209. That is the Path to Glory main attraction set for 8 rounds. Omega Products International in Corona, California. Doors open at 6:30. Kent Thompson in the middle, promoter of Thompson Boxing Promotions. Next up is the second half of our championship doubleheader. We have Eric Duarte versus Alberto Torres, junior NABF title on the line in the featherweight division, 126 pounds. First up, we have the challenger, Alberto Torres, fighting out of Sacramento, California. Getting ready to hit the scales.
Just try to get in there. You have to push people from here. Just try to get.
That's Steven. Martin. Hey, Marlon. How are you, Alex? Pleasure. How are you? Pleasure. Welcome. Thank you, sir. 125.7. Say that again, please. 125.7.
125.7 for the challenger, Alberto Torres. Next up, Eric, All-American boy, Ituarte. 125.9, both boxers hitting the mark. This fight is the Path to Glory co-feature featuring Eric Ituarte, All-American boy, versus Alberto Torres. Ituarte will be defending his junior NABF featherweight championship. As both fighters stare down, this will be the Path to Glory co-feature.
Please get ready. Undefeated prospects, Roberto Mesa and Giovanni Cabrera Mioletti.
That's Ken Thompson in the middle, shaking Eric's hand and Alberto Torres' hand as well. Ken Thompson is the president of Thompson Boxing Promotions. He's been involved in boxing for a good chunk of his professional life. Next up, we have Roberto Meza Jr. versus Giovanni Cabrera. This is the main feature on our undercard. Giovanni Cabrera weighs in at 128.8. Contract weight for this bout is 129, so he hit the scales at the correct weight. This is a battle of two undefeated boxers. Roberto Meza, the Ram, weighing in right now. He's 8-0 with 4 KOs. His opponent, Giovanni Cabrera, is 8-0 with 2 KOs. As someone once said, the O must go. Being corrected by Director of Operations, someone's O must go is how it should have been said. That's Roberto Meza weighing in at 129 pounds even, with Giovanni Cabrera at 128.8. This bout is set for 6 rounds. Both fighters undefeated. Both fighters a lot at stake tomorrow night. Face-off between Meza and Cabrera coming up next. Roberto Meza on the left is 8-0 with 4 KOs. His opponent, Giovanni Cabrera, 8-0, 2 KOs. This is the featured bout on the Path to Glory undercard. So a programming reminder for you folks watching on Facebook Live. We're going to live stream all of our fights tomorrow night beginning at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook Live as well as ThompsonBoxing.com. We have the show opener next. We have Ruben Torres making his pro debut out of Los Angeles against Jesse Cruz, fighting out of San Diego. Contract weight 137. Contract weight 138.